Okay, now I'm going to create a printed circuit trace on a piece of copper board. So first of all I print out the trace on a piece of paper through the laser printer. It must be a laser printer, very important, because laser is a plastic type of ink that goes on the paper. Then I take a piece of the blue press and peel, which I stick over the top of those traces, and I put it back through the laser printer. That puts the traces, the plastic traces, onto the press and peel. So once that's done, you can then remove this off the page. And the traces are on the plastic, and then it's placed over the copper board, carefully, and held down. Good. And then the hot iron is placed on, and the whole thing is warmed up to the heat of the iron, which is quite hot. So the plastic traces then will melt out onto the copper off the press and peel. Then you cool it down, let it cool down, wash it off with water, and you pull this off, and you'll see there's no black plastic left on there. Once the blue plastic has come off, you'll see the black plastic from the laser printer is printed onto the copper board. Now wherever the black is, I'm going to throw it in the etching solution shortly, and wherever the black is, the copper will stay, and all the rest of the copper will be etched off. Okay, I'm now going to etch the copper off the board to leave the traces. So I'm going to use a compound called ferric chloride, which eats copper in a hurry. So I will pour that's about enough. That. And the board is then dropped into the ferric chloride. You can see the copper is starting to etch between the black traces. Okay, this is the fretboard I've prepared. It's maple, a beech in the middle, and Indian rosewood on the dark side, which will be laminated onto the top of the guitar here. Yeah, this end of the guitar will be the headstock. It will be cut out from here, like that, with your machine heads down either side. And there will be the nut. There's a special nut which I don't have here yet. It's being machined for me, so it will fit on here. It can be adjusted for height to get your action correct. It's will be in anodized aluminium. This is the skeleton of the electronics module, which will hold the pickups over here, the two pickups for the 12 strings, and the battery and the electronics that we saw the board being made up earlier. This will hold all the potentiometers. It will be cut down a lot thinner than this. It'll be cut off around about here, so it'll be around about 25 millimeters thick. So it will be let into the top of the guitar. So there'll be about a 20 millimeter cutout here, which will then fit in something like that. Okay, the pickups and the electronics module is totally self-contained. All the electronics, the jack will be, the output will be over here. All your controls, volume, tone, mix are along the side here. So it has the ability, you can take it out, it'll slide out like that, you can turn it around, and you can see your position of your pickups has moved back, which will give you a slightly different tone. So we have the ability to do that. Okay, this is the jack that will be used. It has a switch on it, so that when you insert the plug to the amplifier, it automatically switches on the controls. So that will fit in there. Okay, this is a small humbucker pickup. It's actually made to fit in a similar size slot that's in a Stratocaster guitar. You can see it's a Stratocaster type humbucker, which will fit through the bottom there. The screws will pop in through there. Screw in through there like that, and the pickup fits up through the slot with a little bit of height adjustment, and the springs will fit in underneath, of course, to hold the pickups in position. Okay, the screws will screw in. That's right, like that, to hold the pickup in position. Okay, the next step with this will be to clean it all up till the paper template's off, and we put a veneer on all on the outside, this Indian rosewood veneer, so it will match the fretboard.